What's up guys, it's Sir Oliver here and I'm bringing you first look at my impressions of Gryphon Knight Epic game, which is released on 20th August this year on Steam of course, but I'm kinda sad that I couldn't do this earlier, so there we go, I'm doing it now. I had more time to play this game as well and I have now more experience and more thoughts about this title overall. So as I said, this game is kinda 2D medieval, shoot everything what you see on screen, but again there is a cool storyline behind this title, which I'm going to talk about very soon. At the moment in options we do have language, full screen, video resolution, music volume, everything else including controls, gamepad or keyboard. It's recommended to play this game on keyboard, but actually on gamepad, but I'm playing this on keyboard right now because I always want to play on keyboard despite the fact that it's recommended gamepad, because some people maybe don't have options for controller, and then I want to experience that and see is it actually possible to play properly. So as I said, I did play it a bit. I did have more save files, but I removed them since I had problems with PC. But as I said, story behind this game is that we are taking role of Sir Oliver, which is knight, like one of the heroes, with his loyal Gryphon, and he's kind of forced to go again back into adventure. Now why? I'm not gonna spoil it completely, but something with amulet happened one day, and then bad side of Sir Oliver went out, and then there was a fight where Sir Oliver actually lost that fight and he was saved by casual knights, and then everything in his world on this map, basically what I'm saying, it's his world, went kinda wrong. All his friends, allies from the past, when he was slaying dragons, before he actually married princess and etc, they are now his enemies, including his bad side, which is somewhere outside. So he decided to go and try to get help from her and him, but she wasn't really friendly. So that's what I'm going to spoil everything from now. Aside from this map, which we're going to make progress on, we have on the right side market, wizard shop and compendium. Now in market we can enter that every single time between missions. We can buy healing potions, we can buy energy potions, bombs, other kinds of potions and what so not. I still didn't explore every single of them, but there are many and I kinda like that. So that's kinda what you can do on market. You're getting gold from killing enemies, and there is a wizard shop as well. There you can buy some other upgrades like sword, crossbuster, but it's taking a really large amount of gold. So that's gonna be possible only eventually, not right now. And then we have compendium, which to be honest, I didn't check that one. So let's see what is compendium about. Okay, so pretty much everything about the game, about locations, cutscenes, etc. Okay, that's cool. From what I found, game is long, approximately 5 to 10 hours, really depends on skill, but if you're chasing achievements as I'm doing, it's gonna take a while. Now, as I mentioned, there are some collectibles into levels, like those 3 on the right side of each window, which I apparently didn't collect everything, but let's go in first. We do have difficulties always. As you can see down there, kinda game drops, hit points, they're increasing or decreasing depending on difficulty. And for the sake of this presentation, let's go with Knight in this one, but then I'm gonna lower difficulty because it's gonna get harder and harder eventually. Now, about gameplay, we are shooting single bows, arrows, or we can hold and do those kind of stuff, those attacks actually, which is kinda cool. You don't necessarily need to kill everything, but what you want is to collect all those gems, yellow for your for your shield, and then green for your HP, which is in top left corner. You can always go through your thingies which you have, which I didn't use sword still, and I guess I'm gonna find out how that works later. Right now I'm gonna try to survive first. Also, you can turn around, go backwards, kill more of those, get HP gems, etc, etc, so kinda space for not really exploring, but for, you know, collecting more stuff which you didn't. I believe there is a leaderboard as well. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not gonna talk too much about that, but if there is, it's based on gold collected during one mission, I believe, which you can obviously see that you're getting gold by killing those enemies. So as I said, we do have here some thingies. Wait. How this works? To be honest, I'm not really sure. Because if I'm... Oh, there we go, okay. Okay, that actually really works. And I'm pretty sure that I got this from last boss fight. So yeah, I believe that after every mission you're basically dealing with one of the bosses. That should be the case, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna be using sword for now. You pretty much saw how those arrows works. You can't hold that button for arrows though, so you kinda need to... Oh, we can't use that every single time, so let's go back. We can't really... Oh god, I can't go backwards now. That's kinda one of the bad things. Maybe even the only bad things which I encountered so far. So if we hold, then we're gonna get this charge, and it's pretty much usable always. So you need to press buttons pretty fast if you wanna do that. So yeah, as I said, gameplay is pretty simple, story is kinda cute, with all that twist, with that armlet and what's or not, and I believe it's gonna get only better and better. I mean, if you have proper mindset for this kind of games, you're gonna like this one, but don't expect, like, I don't know, as majority people actually do. As I said, concept art is pretty cool. Sure, there are repetitive enemies in some areas, in most of the areas actually, but in first hour and a half of playing this game, I was surprised, let's say, every 5 minutes with new enemy. So it's kinda refreshing if you're a new player, which is kinda exactly what you need to keep playing games like this, right? I was kinda curious about co-op, but from what I found, developers said that they want to make that, but it's pretty kinda well expensive actually to make that. So if sales are going fine, and as they kinda have in plan, they will actually try to make that possible, but I'm not really sure how that went in first days, because game is released already for like 15 days, I believe. Okay, we're gonna use our potion. So yeah, co-op would be amazing for this game. But even this, as it is right now, it's fairly cool and it always keeps me wanna playing for some reason. So there are dialogues. So this should be his friend. What happened to you? Sorry, something, and then he's gonna start attacking us. So pretty much this explains and presents how everything went kinda crazy in his world. Now this one has 3 particular attacks, I believe. The one is like throwing that branch into the ground and then making those kinda snakes. Okay, there's gonna be 4th. Then those mushrooms, and then that thingy, exactly that, where you need to be careful with those snakes down there. I'm calling them snakes though. I'm not gonna argue about calling attacks and things how I want. So those are literally there just to make screen a bit more dynamic. They're not really attacking me or anything like that, but we need to destroy all those mushrooms. Okay, that one is down. Okay, that hurts, and that didn't went as I planned. Okay, 2 more and we should be fine. Oh god. I can only assume that boss fights will get harder and harder eventually. I mean, first one you're supposed to lose, and I was like, wow, I already died. But it was kinda weird actually to experience that in this kind of games. At least I did experience anything like this. Okay, and that should be pretty much everything from this guy. Thank you, Sir Oliver. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you too, old friend. Where is Samuel? Are these kobolds threatening him? As much as it hurts me to say, is the other way around. What do you mean? I didn't get infected by accident, Sir Oliver. I'm sure there is a misunderstanding. He rules over them. Oh, sorry, but I have to see it with my own eyes. Fair enough, he's the other side of the village, I believe what was written there. So as you can see, he's going through those fights, through those areas and realizing things, and then eventually at the end I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get into a fight with bad side of Sir Oliver. This is one of the hardest area maybe on medium difficulty if you're playing for first time. At least for me. So many enemies. Sure, you can go and not kill them, but coins, man. I need to get those coins. Oh god. Okay, I might actually go and be more careful. I doubt that I can do that though. I don't want to turn around neither. Okay, we needed that. Yeah, I didn't say that we can actually turn those ladders on and off. Okay, first time that I'm getting red game or pink red. Those games actually destroy everything which is on screen. You can actually buy them in shops, and then you can use that ability. It's pretty handy though. I mean, killing everything which is on screen, it's always handy. Okay, help. Oh my fucking god. Okay, sorry for swearing. I'm dead. I'm pretty much dead. Yeah? We are dead. Okay, but we do have checkpoint here. Now I'm not sure is checkpoint actually that ladder or it's automatically there. I can only assume it's automatically. Okay, we can destroy those, let them out. It's really tricky to follow things on the screen. And those attacks, majority of those attacks are really fast. And in cases like this, when you don't actually have freaking healings, we're not gonna find checkpoint here, neither any HP, god damn it. Okay, let's give it another try. But yeah, overall as I said, this game is pretty cool, in my eyes at least. I find it really funny and interesting to play. Don't expect too much, it's after all 2D adventure shooter, pretty much kill everything what is on screen. But overall storyline and art is something which I found pretty cool and interesting, kind of worth playing for. So yeah, if you have the same opinion, if you like this kind of games, you're not gonna regret definitely buying this one. Okay. God damn it. At least those green gems kinda help us. I'm not gonna survive this. Maybe. I mean, oh god. I thought if we stay there I'm gonna be fine. We did got shields. I wanna get to the next boss fight, but that was a checkpoint though. I assume every single time when you get into a new area we get a checkpoint. Okay, there we go. Samuel, what is happening here, friend? I need your help. You should be kneeling. You're now addressing a king. What? Have you gone mad? Watch your tongue, Oliver. My life is need just a word to bring you down. You have slaves, Samuel. Slaves, as any king is fit to have. And now with this nonsense, so pretty much always some dialogues between those characters. Okay, we need to be careful about this one. They have health on top right screen. Okay, I assume that we need to... we are not making really damage. Okay, so we can't make damage while he's on Gorilla, but once when he is down, we can. I assume that we need to make enough damage. God damn it. I don't have HP, this is gonna be kind of pointless fight though. Unlucky, but still kind of challenging, and that's what I like. Okay, let's try another time, in case that I fail or I don't fail. Anyways, we are gonna end up this conclusion just here. But yeah, a full review will be available on my website, sr07gaming.com, with official rating and those kind of stuff, as I usually do lately. A full walkthrough, most likely on YouTube live stream these days, so I'm not leaving this title just like that behind. It's gonna be more content related to this one, probably some guides and how to get all achievements as well, if someone is interested to see that one. Also, if you like this game, let me down below in the comment section why or why not, etc, etc. And yeah, also make sure to try at least playing with controller if you have one, because I'm playing with keyboard. Sure, it's definitely playable, but I can only assume that I'm losing HP sometimes because I'm not that accurate as I would be with analog stick. So I perfectly understand why it's recommended. But yet again, as I said, I wanna always try playing with keyboard, because I understand the majority of people actually can't afford controllers. Okay, I believe one more... God damn, that wasn't good. And we died. Okay, whatsoever. We already saw one successful boss fight, so it would happen again. As I said, guys, stay tuned for more gaming videos related to Gryphon Knight Epic or other videos as well. Make sure to check the sr07gaming.com for official rating. and make sure to check store page of this game down below in the description. As always, stay tuned for more. I'm this Sir 7mm, and hopefully you have a great day.